I know that man is not Ambrose Kemper.
And he's not Cornelius Hackle.
My dear young man, what does it matter what your names are? The important thing is that you are you. You're alive and well, aren't you, Mr. Hackle?
Ouch! Now, Miss Van Heusen.
This dear child imagines she is Horace Van Gelder's niece, Ermengarde.
But I am!
The important thing is that you are in love. Everything else is imagination!
Ouch! Miss Van Heusen!
Everybody keeps asking me if my name's Miss Van Heusen. Now, you two gentlemen sit down and have a nice chat. Well, this dear child has a good hot bath. There's the doorbell again. Well, answer it! It's a cabin. 3 ladies. I never saw such a night. Gentlemen, rest easy. I will see that Horace Van Gelder lets you both marry his nieces. Good evening, Flora. Tommy Gallagher! What brings you here? Great heavens, Flora. What are those 2 scoundrels doing in your hall? I don't know. Horace Van Gelder sent them to me. Well, I've got 2 girls in much the same condition, but other than that, they're the finest girls in the world. I want you to meet Irene Malloy. Pleasure to know you! And this is Minnie Fay. Oh, I see you gentlemen are here too. Is Mr. Hackle? I was about to look for you somewhere here.
Oh no, Miss Levi. I'm ready to face anything now.
Mr. Vandergeller will be here in a minute. He's downstairs trying to pay for a cab without any money. Oh, yes, will you, dear? You had to pay the restaurant bills. You must have hundreds of dollars there, it seems.
See, this is his own purse he lost. I can't give it back to him.
I'll give it back to him. Here. Take this. You help with this now.
I'll take care of that, Mr. Vandergelder.
Mr. Van how are you?
$15, Mr. Vangelder.
You're discharged, you two. So, I've caught up with you at last. I never want to see you again, and you're discharged. Out of the house, both of you.
Now then, you. Stop ordering people out of my house. You can shout and carry on all you want in Yonkers, but in my house you'll behave yourself.
They're both dishonest scoundrels.
Take your hand off. Gentlemen, stay right where you are.
Mr. Van Gelder, I can explain.
There aren't going to be any explanations. Horace, stop scowling at Mr. Kemper and forgive him.
That's not Mr. Kemper. That's a dishonest rogue named Cornelius Hackle.
You're crazy. That's Cornelius Hackle.
I think I know my own chief clerk.
I don't care what their names are. Shake hands with them both or out you go.
Shake hands with these dogs and scoundrels.
Mr. Vandergelder, you've had a hard day. You don't want to go out in the rain now. Just for form shake. Shake hands with them. You can go back to Portland tomorrow.
There! Don't regard that as a handshake. Hey, I never want to see you again!
Miss Hutchinson!
Yes, dear.
Do I smell coffee?
Yes, dear.
Can I have some good and black?
We'll all go into the kitchen and have some coffee. Horace, you'll be interested to know there are 2 Ermengardes guards in there. Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. I'm marrying Horace Vandergelder for his money. I'm going to send it out doing all the things that you taught me. Oh, it won't be a marriage in the sense that we had one, but I shall certainly make him happy. And, Ephraim, I'm tired. I'm tired of living from hand to mouth, and I'm asking your permission. Ephraim, will you give me away? Money, money, money. It's like the sun we walk under. It can kill and it can cure. Horace Vandergelder is never tired of saying that most of the people in the world are fools, and in a way he's right. right, isn't he? Himself, Irene, Cornelius, myself. But there comes a time in everybody's life when he must decide whether he's going to live among human beings or not. A fool among fools or a fool alone. As for me, I've decided to live among them. I wasn't always so. After my husband's death, I retired into myself. Yes, in the evenings I'd let out the cat and I'd lock the door and I'd make myself a little rum toddy. And in the evening before I went to bed, I'd say a little prayer, thanking God that I was independent, that no one else's life was mixed up with mine. And when 10 o'clock sounded from Trinity Church Tower, I fell off to sleep, and I was a perfectly contented woman. After about 2 years of this, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible. I had placed it there the day my husband asked me to marry him. A perfectly good oak leaf, but without life and without color. And suddenly, I realized that for a long time, I had not shed one tear. Nor had I been outrageously happy. Nor had I been filled with the wonderful hope that something or other would turn out well. I saw that I was like that oak leaf, and on that night, I decided to rejoin the human race. On that night, I heard many hours struck off from Trinity Church Tower. You and I have known lots of people, like Horace Vandergelder, like myself for a long time, who've decided not to live among human beings. Yes,